Mark, what reaction have you had today in training from the last two results?
Fine. Players have been fine, but I think you'll only know at 3 o'clock on Saturday in terms of how we perform. So there's no panic from us. It is what it is. It's 2 defeats, but we have to quickly get back on it and get a victory.
And you're generally very clear in your own mind about where things need to improve and what needs to be done. Are they simple things that need to be done?
Yeah, I mean, the message is clear. The message has been the same. We were just really passive in our play. We had some good opportunities to score before Swindon scored. But after that, we were really negative in our play. We kept turning backwards when we had a chance to drive forward and create overloads. And we seemed intent on passing back to the goalkeeper, which is not what we want to do. We want to try and attack teams with good possession. So that didn't happen. So it's just a case of putting that right. Obviously, it'll be different on Saturday with the pitch the way it is. So we'll have to, be a bit different. But we want to attack a bit quicker.
And what's been stopping that? Is it confidence? Is it just not quite doing the right things right? I suppose those two can go hand in hand, can't they?
No, I don't think it's a confidence. I think it's just decision making, and people making the wrong decision. Look, at no point do I, or my staff, ever say to the players, if you've got an opportunity to run forward with the ball or pass the ball forward, no, don't do that. Turn out and whack it all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's not the way that we want to play. If my goalkeeper can kick the ball to Christian Doidge in one pass and put him clean through on goal and we score, we do it every time. But we need to be a bit more assertive in our possession and the way we play.
Is there, though, possibly a confidence thing about spotting that opportunity or believing that it's an opportunity when it's on, or is that decision that sort of affects your thinking when you think, well, is it or isn't it?
I don't think it's confidence, because we fill the players with confidence in terms of how we play and then how we keep the ball and how we want to attack. So it's not a confidence. It shouldn't be a confidence thing. My team talk on Tuesday was, I want all of you to go and play with a smile on your face and really enjoy it, because you didn't look as though you enjoyed yourself against Notts County. So all I asked was for the players to run about, try and score goals and enjoy themselves.
And presumably, same message again this Saturday against Yeovil. Presumably, though, as you've already alluded to, a bit of a plan B to work around the pitch.
Yeah, we have to find a different way, because it's not good. So we can't be too bogged down, pardon the pun, in playing through the middle of the pitch. We'll have to try and get the ball a little bit wider and a little bit quicker.
Sometimes that might not be natural for your players, and you've said in the past it might not be the game that suits them. How much work have you had to do to make them more comfortable with it?
We have to find a way. There's no excuses. Whatever it is, or whatever we have to do, we have to find a way to win. And we don't want to use the pitch as an excuse. We just have to find a way to win, whatever it takes.
Yeovil on a pretty bad run, but I suppose both teams at the moment could look at the opposition and think, well, it's a good time to play them.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you term 2 defeats for us as a bad run. Probably over the season we've had, yeah, but it's a little bit different to Yeovil's form. Yes, they're not in great form and they've not won a lot of games recently, but they went to Mansfield and won out of nowhere. So if they can do that, then they're a threat, and we have to respect that and make sure we do what we do really well.
And of course, as well as teams coming here and sitting deep, teams will come here and scrap as well, won't they?
Of course, it's 11 v 11, and you should be, the 11 players that I put on Saturday should be desperate to go and put on a good performance and just enjoy themselves and go and run about and try and score some goals. And if we do that, and we have 11 players that do that, don't want to talk a good game, but they want to roll the sleeves up and perform, and we have a chance to win.
Ben Liddell obviously made his debut at the county ground on Tuesday. How much does he come into your thinking?
Yeah, he did fine when he came on. We just thought we needed a little bit more aggressiveness and a bit more legs on the pitch, and he gave us that in the second half.
Interesting selection for you this week of the team generally?
Always interesting. I have to pick a team to win a game of football, and That's the way it is.
Dale Grubb, is he back in training this week?
He is, yeah. He's back in training, but he may feature on the bench on Saturday.
Interesting. Everyone else okay?
Yes.
And how's James Montgomery progressing?
He's all right. He's started he's back training. He's got obviously he's had a few weeks off to sharpen him up again and make sure there's no issues with his confidence and bravery and things like that. And he won't be long.